Okay, the group you see in front of you is our wind ensemble made up of mostly 11th and 12th graders. And we have a really special opportunity. So here at Monona Grove, we have a former student, Chundou Her, who is in charge of Asian Club and then has been like, hey, this music thing is cool. I was in band. Can I just come every day? Yeah. So Chundou and I talked last spring and basically was like, hey, I have this idea. What if I write a song and then the band plays it? And I was like, yes. So we've been really lucky that Chundou has been with us pretty much all year, playing every instrument, and as you see in the program, played with each of the three groups, and wrote this piece. So I'm gonna pass this to a student, and you will just hear about some of this experience.
Hey everybody, I'm Miriam. I'm a senior in band, and well, it's actually my first year in band. But before we play this song, I just wanted to introduce Chundou because he's really, really special to all of us. And you've definitely seen him at a couple of our marching events and at our last concerts. And you might have noticed, he's kind of hard to miss. At the last concert, he was wearing white socks with his concert black, but. We all in band just really want to thank Chundou for everything that he's done and all the work he's done with us. Coming back to MGHS band has been amazing, but also these past 2 years he's helped to rebuild Asian Club, which has been really, really helpful to all of us. And this year, him coming back to band to work with us on his dissertation was amazing, but also just working with solo and ensemble pieces, to stepping in as a last-minute show band member. We just want to thank him so much for all of his work in curricular and extracurricular band and choir programs. So these flowers are from all of the 3, I think, bands, and they can't begin to describe how thankful we are, but we hope that it's something.
Wow, oh my goodness. Band students are like the best little like secret ninja people who, run around and do things like this, create surprise gifts. It has been such a gift and a pleasure to come back to Monona Grove Bands. This was such a big part of my own coming up as a person, going off to college and everything like that. And, I have so much to thank for the MG bands. And even though these are not the same band teachers that I had when I was here, they are continuing to carry on the legacy and also evolve it in ways that really turn this band into a second home for a lot of students here. And all of you students sitting in the crowd right now, so many of you probably know, oh yeah, when I didn't want to go to a class, a teacher, one of the band teachers was willing to let me just have a human moment, not just skip for the sake of skipping, but when you're having a human needs and human moments, they just really recognize that. And so there is just a lot of power that we see in these arts programming. And so this is my very subtle, slightly political message that we need to continue to support the arts if we want to continue to see cool projects like this. I also want to add that even though this student would never take credit over this work, Katie Hinthorn in music theory actually looked at this song with me, and we walked through it together, and she was like, this is playable, this is maybe kind of iffy, and she's been with everyone since literally 6th grade, so I trusted her opinion. She helped change a couple of the parts to make it more interesting and more playable for people. So classes like music theory, classes like digital music production, band classes like this, choir, orchestra, they all matter. Every single one of them matters and makes the biggest difference. So I hope that we can continue to keep the legacy of MG Music's very strong in this district. And we're gonna listen to the song now.
So you get to be a part of the world premiere of Magical Girl Suite. Enjoy. this is really cool, and we have never been a part of a world premiere and been able to just have this composer live with us, basically. So this is a beautiful plaque of the world premiere and our appreciation to you.
Because I had to go pick up my nephew, who's currently an 8th grader, with Mr. Walsh. Thank you, Mr. Walsh.
And Miss Singula.
Yes. Music at all levels. Support all the music.
Okay, yeah, good. Good smile. Cheese. For the scrapbook.